everybody, you're at your home, your happy place. It's Debbie. Thanks for joining me today. We're gonna work in my kitchen. So far in my kitchen, you saw me do my, up there, I don't even know what to call that. That big display shelf up there. And you'll see it closer up on a home tour if I get to that. I sure hope I do. And my hood, which may show up while we're doing this today. So today the plan is this island, the other island, around the stove, the range, and if there's time, I have this whole side to do, but I'm kind of thinking I'm going to keep it short and just do these three areas with you today, and then I'll come back and finish it up. So I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and if you like this, please don't forget to give that thumbs up. It really helps my channel. I know I have not gotten to all of your comments, and I apologize, and I'll explain towards the end of the video. So let's get started. If you are new, welcome. Please consider subscribing. It's free. And we are doing the hymns and carols of Christmas. And this room, I started over in the kitchen over there with Santa Claus is coming to town. So I kind of got a lot of Santa going on in here. So I guess that's kind of where we still are in here. I think I did "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" up there, and you'll see another song when I get on that side. But it's kind of Santa-y. So this is the kitchen counter or island, 2 levels, and I have 2 plugs here, so I'm going to start by covering them up. That's kind of what I do. What is under here and what's this island used for? This is a warming drawer, and then I have a pull-out with a lot of utensil storage there, and the other side is a similar pullout, but I store baking, like sprinkles and my sugars and things for when I do cookies, and then down at the bottom is a bigger spot for some mixing bowls. But let's get started with those 2 gorgeous, I said I had no idea where they're going, and I'd already had this done, and then I just tweaked it really quick. But if you saw my last video, I picked up 2 gorgeous blocky red candlestick holders. Aren't they gorgeous? I love them. All right, I'm gonna plug them in over here, so let's get closer. I've covered that, and I'm gonna leave the top to last. What's next? Cookies for Santa. This one actually has a chalkboard center, so you could write a special, I don't know, don't forget we got you milk, or I don't really know what you would put in there. I can't recall if we ever did that. Maybe we put love from our kids, because we've had this that long. Yeah, I don't know where it was from. Does it have a date? No. Okay, and then I have a simple little plate stand. And I love how that picks up that pop of red. Not sure if this was, yeah, this was a set, because I've got the exact same little snowflakes on the plate. So Santa milk. I love that. My kids as adults are very, very in to making sure that their kids leave out a plate of cookies for Santa on Christmas Eve at our house. So I have probably 3 different plates that I've had over the years. And what do we need but a cookie jar? So this is one I picked up. I kind of don't recall. Let me flop it over and see if there's a, yeah, I pulled it off. But these were so popular. I mean, you could still, it's very farmhousey. You can still get this. Obviously, I had it on a rug and all kinds of things and some other decor. But as a cookie jar, I just loved it. So this is, where it comes off at. And I don't know if it can still be bought, but if I can find one, I'll link it below if you're interested. So now you're wondering, what's she gonna put on top? Candles? Nope. First of all, this gets really high. This is tall, so I don't want anything too tall. The first one, I showed you these came boxed and a beautiful bag, and it was about, I don't know how many videos ago, a while ago, but I'll find it, link it again if it's still available. They also had like Christmas trees and I feel like gingerbread. There's a lot. And so there's a spoon and then this cute little hat so that you can keep your drink warm. And it's got a little bow on there. I just thought it was adorable. And there's Santa. This last one is an unboxing. I already know what it is because I've already got 3 of them unboxed. But I saved one to unbox with you. I found this a few weeks ago on Amazon. I had been looking for Santa cups and they didn't show up. And then when I showed you these fun cups and I was trying to link some, I found this. And I'm just telling you, wow. Of course, I had no idea it was SPODE, and some of you may collect that. It says SPODE's been going since 1938. I think a year or so ago, I may have given a little history on that. The artist, I remember talking about the presents under the tree and how, I don't know it right now, but it does pique my curiosity. So anyway, we're gonna open the box. What a great gift. I'm trying to think how much these were. I don't know, but they were on Amazon, so I'll link them. Okay. It's such a beautiful detailed Santa. Look at that beard, his cheeks, eyebrows. Oh my goodness, look at this handle. It's glorious. And if you're not noticing, we've got a hint of the black and white that is just so popular right now. If you're in, look at his back. If you're into Liz's channel and her Mackenzie Childs, I mean, as soon as I saw this, I sent it to her. She needed, I didn't send her these because I don't have her address, but I sent her the link and yeah, wow. There's a lot out there. If you're into this, you will see so much. So let's put him up there. Okay, let me give you a close up. A super simple vignette. Just all the right pieces. Again, I say this a lot. It's pretty, but it's got purpose. Even, you know, we just know we're going to have some cookies in there for Christmas Eve, and we'll have the plate ready for Santa with some milk, and there he's got some cups. So I love it. I hope you do too. So let's move over to the other plug and hide it. I found this, and I think they still have stuff like this. I got this at HOMEGOODS a year ago in the fall. It's very beautiful bark. I used it for crackers and cheese. I think I did one of my hors d'oeuvres on there, and it is a Lazy Susan, so it's really great. But that's not what I'm using it for, because I'm going to use it as a riser, and I love bringing in the contrast against my countertop. Oh, we need to move. Here we go. And then I'm going to pop on these twine and berry trees. And I've already shown the next 2 pieces to you when I was talking about gifts. This is those sweet little, I mean, so sweet. Look at all of the detail. It is so cute. So I left the tag on. I just think it's cute to leave. And set that there in front. And right next to it, you know, is my ornament, which in case, you know, I don't know if you don't watch all the videos, when I showed this, I said I bought it and there weren't any left. When I went back for something else, maybe the same day I did those cups, there were a whole bunch more. So I did link it below if you like it. And this is a collectible old world Christmas. This one, I can't remember the date on it. But they came to me with the tags on, And I actually just purchased some that are coming today. It's Santa and his sleigh because I have a party to go to on Tuesday, and there's a little gift exchange. Used to be white elephant. This year they decided to make it ornaments. And so, yeah, I'm bringing a really cute ornament that it's not here yet, I don't think. And I'll show it to you in another video. Well, I might not be able to because I may have already given it away. I'll take a picture. And there we have it. I think that's great. It still leaves me room for doing a mixing bowl if I need it, or, you know, I always have plenty of access to the warming drawer and a place to set a hot pad and put something out so I can serve it. So sometimes I put placemats up there and plates, but I don't want to do all that right now. So I have one item I'm going to put there. I really have no idea where this came from or how long I've had it. It's gorgeous mercury glass in red with a silver interior. And then this is attached to it. I didn't do it. You can see there's like a wreath, and it is really, really pretty. And I think that just finishes it off. I've got plenty of room now on my other part of my counter. And as I back up, you can see I love it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, there's a reminder of what we look like up there, and we'll get to that after this. But first we have this island. I just left that. I talk about it every time. I'm not going to tell you what it is. If you've never seen it and you're interested in it, ask me in the comments and I'll put a link for you. I know it's linked in one of my stores on my Amazon storefront. Okay, so this I consider a work island. It is all a nice counter space. There's a lot of space. In these drawers, I keep more baking. I know you guys would think I'm a baker the way I have this thing. I mean, I'm just going to show you. It's a mess. It's a mess. But yes, I have a lot of stuff. I haven't opened this one. This is probably a lot of my cookie baking stuff. So, oh yeah, I didn't realize I had some of those. So who are these for? Oh, that looks like those are Easter. Yeah, looks like I didn't get around to making my Easter eggs this year. So anyway, I do make some pretty cookies. Oh, and look, I have bags from last Valentine's Day. I don't think I made them, but I am going to make some this year. And then over here are a bunch of my pans and molds. And then on the other side, we have a sink, garbage disposal, trash can. This is the spot where my mixer pops up, you know, and then I've got more storage down there. And this is just a under sink storage. So that's what we're doing. I don't like to fill it up. I'm going to have a decent amount of something on here just for decor. Really not functional. So let's get started. One of my favorite things is this gorgeous, it's hammered silver cloche. I've got the lid over here. It's a tall one. Even the glass is like it's hammered, if you can see that. I think you can. When I got this, which was years ago at Pier 1, I was so excited. And then I got home and I'm like, what am I going to do with this? Because it's all up and not wide, and what are you going to put in there? Like if you put cookies, they only go so high. If you put them too high and you take the top off, everything's going to fall off. Same thing with cupcakes or whatever. So over the years, I don't know what all I've put in it, but I have something, a cute idea that I'm doing this year, and let's see. I found these on Amazon. They are plastic, LED, and with a remote, all different sizes. So you wouldn't have to use them. They're not stuck together. I'm just holding them together. So you could spread them around in different vignettes or use them in a cluster like I'm doing. Oh, I forgot. What you can't see, because I don't have it turned on, is there's actually little lighting in there, like fairy lights inside of it. They're really spectacular. So there we go. So this is something, you pick up at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, really at just about any place. I don't recall where I got it. I do think I got it this year, but I'm not sure. So I just unwound it a little bit, made it looser, frosted pine, little baby pine cones that are frosted and berries that are frosted. And I don't want to push it down. I love that it's going up and down and all around. I think that finishes it wonderfully. Let's see it lit up. I know it's not dark in here, but let's see. So I'll get it closer at the end so you can see how pretty all of that light is. But wow, it's really, really cute. All right, let's do a little more. So I thought about a tray. I tried a few, just wasn't happy. And I remembered I had this gigantic charcuterie board that I got I think this was like a HOMEGOODS or TJ Maxx. I think it was like $16. And yeah, you could do so many fun things with it, but I'm going to use it sort of like my tray. And I love it. It kind of feels like, it belongs in the kitchen. It's not like something I would put in other places. So I really like that. Way before, probably when I was doing fall decorating. If you went to Hobby Lobby, they had their Christmas out at 50% off at the same time fall was out. And I tried not to look. I really did. And I had no idea what direction I was going at the time for Christmas. But I knew I had had gingerbread last year, and I didn't know if I was going to do it. I kind of thought I wouldn't because I don't like to repeat right away. And then my mind's fresh the next time I approach it. But I found these guys, and I couldn't help it. So this was Santa. I mean, look at his cupcakes and his apron, his boots. I mean, the back, he's gorgeous. And then Mrs. Claus was there as well with her gingerbreads. And look at them in her pocket. I had to bring these home. Then, this must have been nearby. I don't know, maybe it wasn't. It could have been Michael's, who knows? But I just thought, yeah, this is Santa's favorite gingerbread bakery made with love, cookies, cakes, and bread. And since this is my baking area, I just thought that was super cute. Okay, and then I just had this left over. I mean, he's almost gone, but I'm using him up because there's always room for more candles. So Northern Pine, this is a sensational wood wick. And doing some more unpacking, I found another cookie jar. This one probably I used maybe in my dining room cabinet or something several years ago because I was doing cardinals 2 years ago, I think, in there. And I'm not using those again this year. So what a pretty, pretty cookie jar. Somewhere in my life, I have a case of Santa mugs. I could not find them this year. So I don't know where they're at, but I wanted them for a purpose in the kitchen first and then somewhere else. Well, on that stand I have. And I went looking for them in the stores and I couldn't find them. And I went looking online and I was just struggling. And I believe I found these on Amazon and bought them. That was before I found the SPODE ones, which are so much prettier. But anyway, I'm not going to not use them. So Santa mugs on the end. All right, there it is. And I'm going to give you a close-up on those right now. Aren't they gorgeous? Spectacular. All right, one more thing on this island and we're done. When you have an island, it's kind of hard. You kind of want things to work on both sides. And actually, this doesn't look as good over here, but it's okay. I could probably turn a Santa around or add a third mug. I have one for sure. Third mug, push that and have that facing. And I've had some other things, but for now, I had some Williams Sonoma Christmas soaps, and I have so many cute soaps. I just thought, let's be fun. And so we're adding a little Santa soap dispenser here, and that's it. We are done with this. So we're gonna turn our attention to this, my stovetop area, which I cleaned off on both sides. I leave this out. Do you guys do that? Let me know. I mean, if I had company, I'd probably put it away, but if it's my family, no. Because you know what? If we're gonna make sausage or who knows what, I don't make eggs in it. That's the one thing I don't do. But just about anything else I would really like in that. Okay, let's make a little something for right here. So I was messing around wanting to do something with these Real Touch, I think they're cedar, or no, these are probably northern pine, yeah, that I had got on Amazon, and I've told you about them, linked them, I'll link them again. I love them, and I had enough to do so many things with them. I still have some left over that I could have added to this, but I found this in something, my stash. Think I got this. Well, you know what? It's got a sticker on it. I feel like I picked this up at Avant Garden. Yeah, I did. So this is a sweet little, somebody's old red picture, and I just thought it was great. I stuffed a little paper down inside of it, and I'm just popping these in here. I'll adjust them when I get over there. And I think that looks pretty. I could add more, you know, to thicken it up, but I think it's good. So let's work over here, which is usually my cookbook area, and it will be again. I'm going to start with my cookbook stand. This is one that cannot change, so it's not going to slide out on you and fall down. That's nice. I also love that it's got the front, and I love the weights because sometimes a book doesn't stay open. You don't have to use them though. I don't think I can find it any longer, and I wouldn't recommend it only because I paid a fortune for it. But I can link very many that are very similar to this and way more reasonable below. And I love opening it, a cookbook up to something of the season. You guys, I every year try to collect. I don't know if I've gotten this year's or not. Southern Living comes out with a Christmas cookbook, and years ago, so this one's 2015. Oh, and sometimes, not always, I don't think, they're 2 in 1. So then the other side of it, so halfway through it changes, and this is year-round cooking and entertaining. And it used to be that Dillard's would have them on sale for $10. I've found them on Amazon. I don't know if they were new or used or whatever, but I have gotten some more on Amazon. And I also find them in bookstores like Books A Million. You can find them in there in, you know, previous years, etc. So this is beautiful. And it's not only, you know, it's not always just food. They give you some fun decor ideas, table settings, so it's really fun, but we do get to the food. So I think I'm going to put it into something. Oh, Mary Starters. Oh, that's beautiful for a bar, but I'm not going to do that. I want some meat. You guys know I like my meat. Pork with apples, bacon, and sauerkraut. Huh, that's a pretty pork, isn't it? Sorry. This is where I'm going to set it. So this one is crackling fresh picnic ham with apple cranberry pomegranate salsa. Doesn't that look fabulous? Now I'll go ahead and put these on so you can see what they look like. If I can find another one. Here we go. But I don't really need them. I have this just like this for fall. It's just I don't even know if it's really a utensil container, and I've linked these below before. They're also in my Amazon storefront. I absolutely love them. I think I've called them bamboo, but they're not. They're teak. and I love them. Okay, this is too close. And I usually have them a little higher up, but you'll see why they aren't right now, because I am gonna put a Christmas tree. You usually can see these at TJ Maxx every year for any holiday. I'm gonna stuff one in. And there we go. I kind of feel like this is new this year. Probably I just couldn't resist. I have this thing about floral arrangements. I love them. And it's really so simple to make. My goodness, it's just 2 poinsettias and some pine and berries and a pine cone in a white vase. But I have a feeling I did not pay that much for it. And I don't know where I got it. But wow, that just really highlights this little spot. There we go. Okay, my salt and pepper are stackable like honeycomb, and I'm just going to set it behind. You're not really even going to see it. And lastly for this side is yet another. This one is reindeer. So I'm just going to set it here. Now I could have put ribbons on the edges. In fact, there actually was some tied on them, but I think there's a lot going on there and I just didn't want any more. I'm loving that. We'll go to the other side now. Over here, I am going to use this little nesting trays. I think that's seagrass. I have no idea where I got it and if it was new this year, but I'll look for it. Love them. You don't have to use them together, obviously. And I found these at Hobby Lobby this year and just was in love. I mean, they look like walnut. I'll put a tree behind it. This is, I mean, super simple. Who knows? Who knows? But look at how much that pops then. It really is cute. In front, I'm going to put in one of the $3.33 candles from Ashland at Michael's. This one's Forest Air. And I had another one of those rings, which I unwound, and I'm going to try and frame around here. hope that was fun for you. I really enjoyed it. My kitchen is very happy to me. I will bring you the other side very soon, if not the next video. And if you liked, again, don't forget to give me a like. Check out my links below. It really does help support my channel. And I love hearing your comments. Okay, now let's get to why I have not been very on top of my comments. I am so sorry. Of course, many of you know, well, from now on, I will put my updates on my son at the end of the video in case people are just over it, not interested. Most of you that comment are so invested in praying for us. He did have his post-surgical visit and it was not good news. And so it's been a really, really hard week. Well, actually, we just found out yesterday morning, so it's not even been, 2 days. And so we do ask for your prayers and just strength to get through what lies ahead. And I just am very, very much appreciative to my YouTube family. Thank you very much. I will see you next time, and you guys take care.